Morning. It's the heck are we's. We're back. We've been doing short rides, day rides, lunch rides, whatever you want to call it. Today we're going to do another one over to Winter Park. It's a little bit back east toward Denver on the big road for, I don't know, 25-30 miles, and then you take US 40, I think it is, across the mountain over to Winter Park. We've done it for the last couple of years. It's a nice ride. It's a little warmer than it's been the past couple of days. It's already up to 60 this morning, but we're gonna have lunch in Winter Park and probably come back a little bit different route. So we'll be leaving shortly. Right on. Starting out right off the bat on the big road. Interstate 70 back east toward Denver. Not our favorite thing to do, but it's only about 30 miles, I think I said, to the Winter Park exit. You can't really tell, but this is our ascent out of Silverthorne up to one of the highest points on Interstate 70 toward the Eisenhower Johnson Tunnel. The westbound side is named for Eisenhower, and the eastbound side is named for Johnson, which was a former governor of Colorado. It's I think one of the highest tunnels in the country. It's about 2 miles long. You see it here. I didn't video the entire tunnel, but you get an idea of what it looks like. And now coming out on the other side, we start our descent back down. I'm not sure which one I like the least. Going up or coming down. Going up is pretty rough on your vehicle, not the motorcycles, but on the vehicle. When we tow the trailer, is pretty rough on the truck going up. You see a lot of tractor trailers that are struggling with. You see the town of Empire that we just passed through. We've exited off of the interstate and just went through the little town of Empire. But yeah, tractor trailers struggle coming up that road, and they burn their brakes up going down. And you see a number of tow trucks standing by waiting to go pick them up pretty much all the time. And you see here, this is, we exited off 70. This is US 40. You can see that they've built a pretty nice road going over this mountaintop. 2-lane highway, pretty much, going up to the top of the mountain over toward Winter Park. You see these, I guess they're not really, I guess you could call them switchbacks, but they're pretty sweeping curves, not real hard to do here. It's a cool road though. coming into Winter Park, headed to lunch. Our lunch spot is a place called Randi's Grill and Pub. It's a little Irish pub that we've been to a couple of times, and fish and chips is great. Nene likes the shepherd's pie. We're getting here a little early. As you'll see here in a minute, the parking lot is pretty much empty, so we're going to beat the lunch crowd. We're headed out of Winter Park. We had our lunch, and I failed miserably with video and of our lunch and our shopping experience. I did get a few pictures, but that's about it. You just saw we passed through the small town of Granby, Colorado. Now this here is I can't remember the name of this canyon, but the video and the pictures do not do it justice. It's an incredible ride through this area with the river down in the bottom. You see there running alongside the railroad track. It's a pretty amazing spot. As I said, this is a little bit different route back. We'll be going through Kremmling and then Silverthorne back to Copper. As you can see, I did some pretty lengthy video clips through here just because it's so amazing. I know it's supposed to change every few seconds, but if you get bored, you can fast forward through it. But I assure you, it's not boring riding through it. It's pretty amazing. Coming up on Highway 9 here out of Kremmling. You can see those tunnels there are overpasses that we just go through. Those are actually crossings for the wildlife is what I'm told. This is Highway 9 headed towards Silverthorne, and you can see there's a huge reservoir along this road, and you'll see in a minute. We've been by here a number of times, and it's a beautiful ride, and you can see there it's dried up to just a river. There's water almost all the way over to the road, usually in years past, and because of the drought, that's what it looks like now. So all of the reservoirs and lakes and bodies of water around here are super low, and this one has pretty much disappeared except for the river. It's a shame, and it's going to be a while before it comes back. I don't know how long that usually takes. I'm sure it's happened before, but people around here say it takes years for that to recover.
Okay, that was our ride out Interstate 70. Across the mountain to Winter Park. Had lunch in Winter Park. Came back a little bit different direction through Granby, Kremmling. Quick stop for fuel. And a stop at Murdoch's for some gloves. Fingerless gloves, and now we're back in Silverthorne, about to head west back over to Copper. So that was our day. Right on. Back on the interstate. Almost back, and we were 2 exits over and decided to ride without our jackets, and we hit the rain. Wouldn't you know it? Can't complain. Can't complain. We rode by the lakes over there. They looked almost all dry except for the river running through the bottom. It's really a beautiful area that we've ridden through a number of times, and it's the first time we've seen it with no water. It's kind of sad. It's going to be a while before it comes back. Want to see a rainbow, you gotta stand a little rain. Somebody said that in a song. Just a sprinkle. A couple of my fishing spots over there. Coming up on our exit. That's it for today. Right on. Well, we're back here in the garage. That was our ride over to Winter Park. It was a nice ride. Started out, I think about 60 degrees. Warmed up a little bit on the big road, headed east. And then across the mountain, it got down to about 63, I believe, up top. And then, of course, warmed up in Winter Park and got really warm on the way back, up to about 82, I think, on the way back. We did not come back across the mountain. We had our lunch in Winter Park, did a little shopping, and then came back a different route through Granby, Kremmling, and Silverthorne. Made a quick stop for fuel and a stop at Murdoch's, and that was it. I was still having a little trouble with all my new devices. I'm trying to do narrating or vlogging, as they call it, while you ride. I thought I had it set up. I've made it work a couple of times and thought I had it set up correctly to do that today. So, but it didn't work except for the very end. So still got a little bit of a learning curve with the Insta X5 and the new Cardo. We're used to the Senna. The Cardo is a little different, but we're getting there. Each time it gets a little bit better, but not a lot of talking on the video, a lot of riding. I'm gonna try to do a little bit better, but I'm just considering this all practice, just trying to make it work and get better. But I guess our next ride, I'm not sure if we're going to ride again till our big ride. We've got one big ride coming up on this trip going to Glacier National Park. So today's Tuesday. That ride, I believe, leaves out on Friday. So 2 days from now is the big ride to Glacier that we've been trying to do for 4 years. So hopefully it works out this time. But until then, ride on.